parents, all right, I just wanted to go over this packet really quick. A few people have gotten our little packets. Most of the things are in all the same packets, so I just want to go over. This is our ABC chart. This is not the foundations chart, but we're kind of transitioning into going over the ABCs and everything outside of foundations and applying that into other words. So you've got your chart in there. I would just suggest going over it daily. We do have a YouTube link that has us doing the foundations flashcards, so that's really good way to keep up to until you guys can get back. In some of them, we've cut some of these name puzzles. So you'll have like a flashcard and then their names. You can cut them if you think your child is ready for it. What we're trying to do is name order. So daily they can kind of go over that. They can take a piece of paper and try to write their name. That's super, super important to keep going over that. So remember, first name capital, first letter capital, and then the other ones are lowercase, just like we would do normally. There's a straw in here you can use for cutting practice. You can play games with it. At school we were doing like little feathers and we were just racing them across the table and stuff, just kind of something for fun. You have a little bag of manipulatives here, and there are some dot stickers in here. The dot stickers can go with this. There's also a bunch of printables that are on, if you just kind of Google it, that you can get printables to use dot stickers. But this one is for this. You can write numbers on here, and whatever your child's ready for, if you want to match the numbers perfectly, or if you want to do some that are not even on here, they'll look at this, look at the corresponding number, and then put that dot right over it. And then they can also color the feathers if they're ready to. So they would color 5 of the feathers here, 10 of them here, and so on. Okay, so this we're doing in class. We were really sad for you guys to miss this. This is going to be a craft, just kind of a crown craft, a real simple craft. We've got the band here for you, and then the feathers. So you're going to kind of make it, make it into a crown. You can staple it, or you can, whatever you need to do with that, tape it or something. And then put all of your cute, colorful little feathers right here. And his cute little eyes will go on the front, and beak, and then, this too underneath the beak. I can't even do this with one hand, but anyway, so that on there, and then, the crown and everything. This was just kind of an I'm thankful for. That's something that maybe you can just talk to them about bedtime or whatever, or you could do it and put it like on the back of your crown or something. So that's that, just a cute little craft. We're all gonna be wearing those for the Thanksgiving feast. So we will miss you guys if you're not going to be there for that, and wanted your kiddos to have that same thing. These are our letters that are all for November and December. So you can kind of keep going over those. And then use them in a whole bunch of variety of different ways. You could even put them on a tray and put salt over them or sugar over them. Give them a little brush and they can brush them away kind of and reveal them. They can like reveal one and count it. You can hide them in stuff. Just a whole bunch of different ways that you can use letters. And if you want any more ideas, your kids get bored, just text me and I will let you know. Okay, so this one right here, if you cut these out, you can put them in something and then have them pull them out and do a letter match, or you could simply use them just to kind of keep track while you guys are off of, kind of like an assessment of which ones they know. You could put a little check on the ones or circle the ones that they know or don't know or whatever, and it'll give you a good idea of which ones maybe to make flashcards of and keep going with. This we did in class too, but they really enjoyed it, so we thought we'd kind of put it in there again. Maybe at the Thanksgiving Day or something, if they're bored, they could color, do their own little patterns or whatever. And then the idea of this is cut and stop, cut and stop. So they take their scissors, good cutting practice, just they cut to the line and stop, cut and stop all the way around. So, all right, this one is just kind of a little bit of review for some, or a little bit of practice for some with colors. So each one, you could even put the color here, so you would just color a little bit on the top so they know which one to do, and it would just keep them busy, and they can color all the cute pictures the correct colors. These are some of, not all, but some of the sight words that we have been going over for the month, and just kind of a cute color by sight word paper there. This one is, you could even do some kind of like bag or bowl or something like that has numbers in them. They pull the number out if they see it on the paper, they identify it, and then they can color it in. This one, inside your bag is where your letters are. So this is kind of self-explanatory. You've got a whole thing of the letters there. They match with everything there. They put it in the bag, they pull one out, identify the letter, say the sound, and then they can match them up, or they can just put the letter to the side and then color the letter on there. If you want this to last, like where they can do it more than once, slip this into a Ziploc bag, like a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and then you can use a dry erase marker and they can, you know, color over it, or they can circle it or whatever, and erase. It erases pretty easily with just a tissue or whatever. And if you have any trouble with, if you have a whiteboard at home or anything like that that you're using, you can use hand sanitizer. Will kind of take that off too. Okay, and most kids, this is one version, have some kind of thing just to practice names. We just ask that you practice letters, the letter sounds, counting to 20, names, name recognition, all that kind of stuff daily. They know our little songs. Ask them to sing to you the days of the week, the months of the year, all that stuff that we go over in circle time all the time. And so we will miss you guys. We are super sad that this is all happening and everything's out of our control. And but you know, we miss you. We wait for you guys to get back. Hopefully everybody will be back together and ready for our, you know, all the super fun stuff that we do in December, and then our Polar Express party and all that. But until then, have a great Thanksgiving, and please give the kiddos a hug from us. And oh, one more thing, this baggie here, the sticks right here, those are for stick letters that we've been going over. So they would just pull these out and just form letters, you know, form a T, form a W, whatever, just for fun. The pom-poms are just kind of a manipulative too, if something like that, they want to set, you know, even the fruit snacks or pom-poms on there. And then you can always do like strips of paper, a cutting practice, all that. Lots more ideas for you. If you guys run out of, if somebody's buzzing through all this, they run out of ideas, just hit me up. I will send you more, or I will talk you through, you know, what you can do to kind of keep up at home. All right, we miss you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you later.